What's up, YouTube? So it has turned into a beautiful day. Whoever that was that said I looked like I needed some sun, well, you got the sun. I did. So they say, ask and you shall receive, right? So Kyrie is napping. She did so good at the doctor's, guys. She got a shot in her leg. She didn't make even a sound. And then they drew some blood out of her arm. She just sat there and watched the blood go in the little vial. She didn't even squirm or nothing. She's just like, and the nurse lady was like, wow, you are one lucky mama. And I'm like, yes, I do feel very blessed. She is just so fabulous. So, yeah, so I feel like I didn't realize that you're supposed to be like broadcasting the Father's Day gifts, but like a lot of my friends have done that, and I feel bad because we just weren't able to get like a lot of stuff. Like I got Mike a personalized book, but it hasn't come. It'll be here hopefully Wednesday, and I got him like one of those Michigan like home shirts where it says home and it's like the Great Lakes and everything, and then on the sleeve I think it says Ascota, and I got him like a drink like cozy thing that says life is short, smile while you still have teeth. It's just a funny little thing, but yeah, and he was happy with that. My grandma got him my mom went in on a little like family plaque thing that says like family rules and never break your promises, don't give up, kind of stuff like that. So it's really sweet and simple, and that's just, that's how he likes things. So it makes things easier for us, right? But so I did think that I could do my story. It's kind of short, and I'm roasting. I should change my shirt after this because I am burning the fuck up. And I really like this shirt. It says, the wind in the trees. Ascota, Michigan. That's what it says. And it's really pretty. I like it. It matches my glasses. So this is my other new pair of glasses. These are my replacement ones because I misplaced the other ones. But I found those. But it just so happens that this matches my shirt. So I'm keeping these glasses on for a day. So my story time is kind of short and kind of dumb, and it's not really super graphic or super, well, it is kind of gross, but it's like I said, my life is just one calamity after another. It really has just been just a combination, compilation of fuck ups and screwed up things that happened to me. So okay, so down in Detroit, I obviously didn't take very good care of myself. I don't remember how I showered. I don't remember how I shaved. I obviously did because nobody ever said, oh, like, this bitch is so fucking hairy. Nothing like that. So, I always smelled fine. I never was dirty. So, that's like something that I don't have any memory of it. Like, I may have gone into the Rite Aid or CVS bathroom and, like, washed up, like, a couple times. But that's not really, like, extensive. So, whatever. Anyways, so I guess, when you're, like I said before, when you're on dope, like a lot of the fucking dope shit comes out through your feet, okay? And so, I don't know exactly how this happened. Okay, so I was walking between some spots, like a spot and then a house, okay? And there was like some fucked up shit in between. It looked like some planks of wood and stuff, and I was being real careful and everything, but somehow I managed to step on a board that had a nail in it, and that shit went right through my fucking shoe up into my foot, okay? So then I'm like fucking stuck in the center of these fucking houses trying to get this fucking thing off my foot. I get it off, okay? Then I go inside and into the dope house, and obviously they don't got nothing there to fucking help me clean up but water. So I do clean it up. Then I'm not sure that these two had any direct relation to each other, but then I started getting this fucking like red bump on the side of my foot. And it wasn't where I had ran into the nail. It wasn't anything like that. So it was like along side of my foot, like right here. And I was like, it was like a lump. and it started like, it was hurting so bad. It was hurting so bad to even fucking walk, guys. And so I'm like limping along, and I finally take my shoe off, and I look, and it's like starting a red line at my foot. So I'm fucking sitting on the fucking curb in front of the phone place and the pizza place right there on Livernois in Michigan on the corner. We were with Mike's dad, and I had my fucking needle, and I was trying to stick it in that fucking thing on my foot and try and suck out whatever I could get out of it. Nothing was happening. So I just put my fucking ratty old shoes back on and went about my business and limped, and fucking, what could I do? You know, it's not like I'm going to the doctor's because my foot hurts. I was getting a little concerned because the red line, though, that was starting to go up my ankle. So, I went on like that for probably a good week, maybe more. You know, your concept of time really is skewed when you're in that situation. So it could have been even longer. And finally, this date guy, Jeff, I don't know if I talked about Jeff. Oh, yeah, well, Jeff is the one that helped me bust out of the hospital when I had the pleurisy, and I said I have TB. Anyways, so Jeff was like worried because he'd been seeing me limping and shit, and he wanted to check my foot out, and he said my shoes were disgusting. He didn't even want to see me in his fucking vehicle with those shoes. So he took me to Myers, and he bought me a new pair of shoes and some triple antibiotic and some like bandages and like ace bandage things to wrap it up and like band-aids and stuff. I mean, like he like went all out with the fucking ace or whatever, like first aid kit or whatever. So I ended up putting the triple antibiotic ointment on there, wrapping it up, and did, you know, my date with Jeff. And then he dropped me off, and I was hanging out. Okay, so then I had like a bunch of crack. So I'm hanging out in the By-Right with this guy, Mark, who's a friend of mine. And the By-Right's like a tool place, but the upstairs is like an apartment, but it's kind of like almost like abandoned, but they had electricity and water. And yeah, I think, and yeah, that's the only thing they have is electricity and water. So anyway, so it was kind of cold or something. Me and Mark were in his room. We had the door closed because we were keeping the heat in there. And I'm just like, man, Mark, like, we're smoking this crack. I'm like, Mark, my fucking foot hurts so bad, man. I'm like, you gotta help me. You gotta help me out. I like take my shoe off and my sock, and I'm looking at this fucking thing, and I'm like, oh man, Mark, I'm like, I can't do this myself. I can't squeeze this fucking thing. You gotta help me out. And he's like, no, I don't want to help. I don't want to squeeze your fucking foot. I'm like, come on, Mark, please, you know. So I think I finally convinced him, because then he fucking goes to squeezing that fucking thing on my foot. Next thing you know, it's like pop. And fucking big fucking yellow, like this color, yellow core come out of my fucking foot. And then I was like, wow. Like, it felt so relieving. And he was like, holy shit, you know. And so I still got the fucking scar. I'm going to try and see if you guys can see. Because what happened now, because I had left it going for so long, it actually started to create a second fucking hole in my foot, which I believe they were abscesses from who knows what. Maybe just bad conditions, and like I said, maybe stepping on that nail might have introduced some fucking kind of bacteria to the inside of my foot there. So I'm going to try and see if I can see where it is here. Okay. So right here, there's two. I don't know if you can see. There's two. So this one is the one that was the second one. This one right here is the first one, and it's still got something hard in there. It's still got a little substance to it. I don't know, I can't see if you guys can see or not, but there are two dots there, two little spots that are raised up and a little lump inside my foot, probably because the other one started maybe building up an infection too, and it was about to blood poison me with the red line going up my fucking ankle and everything. Yeah, it was serious shit. So thankfully for Jeff and for Mark, they fucking saved me from losing my fucking foot. And my mom says she remembers me having my shoes duct taped up, so I don't remember that. I also don't remember having my finger duct taped up, which she said I had my finger duct tape. Crazy. So anyways, guys, that was my short story. I'm really hot right now. So I'm probably going to go inside and change my clothes and just relax until Kyrie gets up from her nap. I was going to go to sleep too, but I'm just like, what's the point in sleeping right now? Might as well just stay up and then maybe, hopefully, maybe go to sleep early tonight. And I tell my grandma, I'm so tired. And she says, I bet you won't go to bed early. Well, I might. So anyways, guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hope you like my story. Kind of gross. That's just the way life is. You'd have really no care for your physical well-being other than staying off sick and being able to get high. It's really just about like survival mode, but surviving like to the basest needs, like just basically getting high. That's what you're surviving. You just want to be high. You don't care about if you got fucking lung infection or if your fucking abscess on your arm or on your hand or your foot or your fucking stomach or wherever you fucking got it. That's the kind of stuff that doesn't even fucking faze a drug addict. Eventually maybe it becomes to be such a bad health concern that, then it has to be, it's taken care of. But until that point, we'll just let that shit drag out. And, I feel like some people in recovery still have that mentality, like they don't need any help from any doctors or anything. Like Mike is like that. He doesn't ever go to the doctors. He's blown off the doctor's appointments that I set up for him. So, whatever, that's on him, right? I make sure that Kyrie and me are took care of because, she's got important needs and I got needs to be able to take care of myself, to be able to take care of her. So thankful I'm not in that life anymore. I see a lot of those comments, how I'm so blessed. I am so blessed to be alive. So grateful to be here with my daughter, with my family. Such a wonderful opportunity to start fresh at a new life and not have to look back. I can look back on these memories and think like, wow, it was really fucked up. And I was so lucky in those situations. And that makes me feel like, obviously, there's nothing that I could ever think of that would make me want to give up what I have now. And I repeat myself saying that all the time. So, so hopefully it doesn't take too long to upload. It's been a little bit swifter the past couple of days. Maybe the internet's getting better with people returning back to work. So I will see all you guys later. Enjoy this beautiful day. The sun is really hot. There's a little breeze. It's super cooling and nice. It's perfect weather to be outside, enjoying the vitamin D, enjoying the nature. So I love all you guys. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you all of you for your support. All my new subscribers, all my old subscribers. I love every single one of you guys. Every single one of you guys. Every single one. I can't ever specifically go through a list and remember everybody that says things, but just know that when you say something and I heart on it, that's because I really feel that heart in my heart. I really feel it. I feel it right down here because, sometimes I just don't have time to write something or I get a little overwhelmed with having to respond. Some days I feel really good and respond to everybody's messages. It's just the luck of the draw, I guess. But when I heart on your guys' stuff, just know that that's me telling you how much I appreciate you. And I really do. I appreciate all you guys. All right. So I'll see you all later. I love you.